Ladies and gentlemen, from Hard Rock Live at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, Florida, our next bout of the evening is brought to you by BYB Extreme in association with Karma Coin. This bout scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds of professional bare knuckle boxing in the light heavyweight division. The 3 judges scoring at ringside: Manuel Marquez Jr., Vicente Rodriguez, and Michael Tate. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the black trunks with the red trim. He weighed in at 173 pounds. His bare knuckle record, 1 win, 1 loss. From Miami, Florida, here is Mike Trujillo. His opponent fighting out of the red corner, wearing the black and red trunks. He weighed in at 173 pounds. He is undefeated in his bare knuckle career, 2 wins, no losses. Originally from Miami, Florida, now fighting out of Boston, Massachusetts, here is Isaiah, the People's Champ, Quiñones. Referee Bill Clancy with the instructions.
Bring it in, gentlemen. Bring it in. Mike, bring it here. Bring it here, sir. All right, gentlemen, with the rules in the back, I want a good, clean fight. Protect yourself at all times. You must obey my commands. Both your trunks are perfect. All punches above the line. Touch them if you'd like. Go back to your corner and bring you out. Good luck.
The people's champion because he fights for the people. Isaiah Quiñones, Mike Trujillo. Fight scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds. Don't forget, still to come, the women's title is on the line. Our first belt will be given out here in BYB Extreme in the semifinals of the 185-pound tournament. We are underway. Red wrap for the people's champ, Mike Trujillo in the blue wrap.
Both guys come out very aggressive.
You got the bouncer and the stripper.
Yes.
What a setting.
Oh, you got to be the lock. You got Trujillo in the lock.
Doing great work with the dirty boxing.
Good on Trujillo to fight that. Oh, big shot. Wow.
Punch, knockout. It is all over. Just like that.
Did I say Alberto Martinez had the knockout of the night?
Yeah.
I might have got ahead of myself.
Yeah. Wow.
And again, he went straight back. Remember what I said about Palacios last fight? When we see this replay, you're going to notice Trujillo's going straight back. You can't go straight back in a line and stand straight up. If you're going to go straight back, you got to duck. You got to go under. You've got to dip your knees so that you keep your level low and you protect yourself. You're going to notice in this knockout, in this replay, it's the same mistake Palacios made. He goes straight back in a line and he's too straight up.
But Mike, you know, technique-wise, this is as good a fight, as good a performance as I've ever seen in bare knuckle fighting, because he used a tight plunge.
Yep.
He used a tight plunge, and then he spun out of there, and then he came in with that.
And he opened the fight with a nice double jab, so he has some nice boxing technique. He's got nice balance, good athleticism. Uses the MMA lock there, what is called the tie plum.
Yep.
I got to get up depth on my MMA verbiage. And
I may be able to help you.
I mean, it was a complete performance you're gonna get. I'm telling you, Trujillo's not a bad fighter.
No,
he just made a mistake there, but Trujillo was game. He was fighting the whole way, or however long it lasted. But he just made that one lethal mistake. And Quiñones has a real mean streak, man. I mean, he comes out there. Maybe it's that time in the street he spent. He was homeless. We know his story. Great story. But he's a charismatic guy. He's always smiling. But don't judge a book by its cover, like he said. There's a mean guy under there.
I mean, did you see his eyes?
Oh, yeah.
He made Charles Manson seem like he was winking.
He talked about the pit bulls, Benny. Charles Manson was winking, but he said smile, and then the pit bull bites.
Yep.
And that's what he did.
That was one vicious performance.
Yes. So his debut was 27 seconds, unfortunate DQ. A 45-second knockout on the USA versus Russia card. And now another knockout for the People's Champ.
And give a hand to Mike Trujillo, who gets up. They've sat him down now. He's okay. You know, scary looking knockout. But the good news about something like that is usually, and I'm not a medic, but usually when it's early in a fight, you haven't taken enough punishment for that to really have a bad effect on you. They're gonna wake you up, and usually you're gonna be okay. So looks like Trujillo's waking up and might be okay. Here's the, and again, he's a bit overwhelmed because Quiñones is being real good. There it is again. There it is again. He was just locked up in a clinch. He's trying to get away, but he's getting away too straight up, and he's going straight back. One, and then you notice it again. Watch, why he's going straight back. Look, he's standing straight up. Look, boom. There it is. He got to dip. You got to dip.
But you know what else he did? He stepped on his foot.
Yeah, but if that happens, you know what you do. But okay, but if that happens, yeah, he got off balance. You're right. But here's the thing: he's still standing straight up. If that happens, you know what you got to do? You got to dip and go to the chest. This is not MMA where you're going to wind up in a lock on the floor. If you dip and go to the chest, you're going to wind up in a clinch. Yeah, you might get locked, but your head is in his chest. He can't get both punches. Eventually, the ref is going to break you. You're going to be able to break, and then you're going to be able to have your balance and restart and reset. If your foot is getting stepped on there, you can't dip, you can't move back. Step in and charge in, head to the chest. It'll protect you. It'll take away the punching distance. And you lock him up, and you cause a clinch, and you get yourself a break, and you get yourself a fresh reset. Again, small, minute mistakes change fights. In this case, it ended the fight.
And I was just going to make the point about wrestlers. Wrestlers, when they punch, they do a lot of stuff with their shoulders.
Sure.
And that's exactly, you know, as he was coming around there, everything was in the shoulders for Trujillo. When you see Quiñones, it was a snap.
Oh, yeah.
So I asked him two things. First of all, I said, I see you wear tight shorts. You have a Muay Thai background. You said, no, they're just really comfortable. Okay. Then we did bring up, like, are you still a stripper? And he said, yes. And he was going to, like, pull his phone and show a picture. I'm like, dude, that's going to be burnt my retina forever. We do not need to see that, Isaiah. We believe you.
Instead, we got him in knockout form here.
Yeah, that one's better, Paulie and Benny. That's better. Let's get the official decision from Bob Alexander.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Hard Rock Live at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, Hollywood, your referee in charge, Bill Clancy, calls a halt to the bout at 29 seconds of the first round. Your winner by